I just know so many children, even by the age of 3, they're afraid to sing. And I know many adults that feel that way. And that seems really wrong. I grew up in a very small town in a farm community in Kansas, and my dad was essentially the music man. And he was our band director, he was our choir director, and he was also the church choir director. So everything my family did was music. I tried to get away from it. I tried to be an elementary educator without the music part. That didn't work. I had to come back. So I did do my graduate work at Temple University with Ed Gordon, and he's developed music learning theory. And that was scary to study that, but I was drawn to it. And I was drawn to it because when the first time I heard him speak, he was saying that everybody on earth is musical. And I was coming from the perspective, I was teaching elementary music at the time, that some people are musical and some people aren't. And he was saying everyone is. And I felt like I was in the group of people who aren't musical. Scott came and did a session at SCMEA, and my colleague Mandy Schlegel said, let's go to that. And I said, oh, all right. And I went and I thought, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And then I thought, this really fits with that philosophy of mine. One of the first mantras we practice is, there are no wrong notes. And when I first heard that, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to make all the right notes, but that's exactly the opposite. Like, if we just open ourselves up to sound and then accept whatever sounds come out of a baby's mouth or a pat that happens on the leg, a child will do that, we can turn that into music. We can facilitate a music moment there. And if we start there and keep that going and instill that in them gently and kindly, without judgment, I mean, I really think we could change the world. I became a higher ed fellow, and then you're with these people for a week and you bond really quickly because you're all there for the same reason. And then your final exam is to put on a concert. I was deathly afraid of making mistakes, and I made mistakes, but there are no wrong notes. And it was freeing to be able to do that. We had so much fun, even though we didn't play all the right notes. We sounded good. I'm just grateful to Music Will and Brian and Scott, all the other folks who facilitate the process. What we can do at the university, in my opinion, is plant the seeds and keep watering them and keep composting, and they will sprout and bloom, and they're doing that. What gives me hope is all the possibilities. If you, as a music educator, facilitator, if you can just open your ears and open your heart, you have so many possibilities for helping folks realize who they are as developing musicians, like lifelong developing musicians, who can be independent and who can collaborate. And what could be better? I think there are so many possibilities that we should be very hopeful, even though it is really tough right now. But you can make music anywhere. How can you do that? And how can you find a way to facilitate that? There's always hope there.